Hello, welcome back to RC Truth Media. Today is Tuesday, November 27th. Couple things I wanted to go over with you as we are seeing changes in our world, no doubt. A worldwide debt default is a real possibility. Many people are saying this. This is coming out of Zero Hedge today, and I do have another article from Mises.org that's also detailing the coming bankruptcy of the American empire. Okay? In Zero Hedge, it says, is debt good or bad? The answer is both good and bad, but depending on how much debt you get into, if you pay that debt back, those type of things, obviously determine the answer. Debt is future spending pulled forward in time. This is how our system works. Okay, in order to get a dollar, but in order for our banks to obtain a dollar, they have to pay back a dollar from the Federal Reserve System. This is how our banks get money, okay? This is how debt is available. In order to borrow, we have to pay back interest, okay? And this is how this credit system has sucked all of our true wealth away from us. Okay, this is exactly what has happened over time, and now we have absolutely hardly any true wealth left. And once that's gone, you're going to see complete inflation. That means $1 million will be worth nothing. And that is rapidly happening. Okay. Um, this article actually details that over time we have seen $57 trillion worth of debt. Global debt has increased 57 trillion just since 2007. It's because we are getting to that inflationary point, and this is when we can see the domino effect happening all over the world as all the economies collapse. The United States will be last because we are the world reserve currency. So the coming bankruptcy of American empire, yes, we're 22 trillion in debt. United States national debt is approaching 22 trillion with a current federal budget deficit of over 800 billion. As Senator Rand Paul often points out, bankruptcy is the sword of Damocles, hanging perilously close to Uncle Sam's neck. Outside of a handful of libertarian gadflies in Congress, such as Paul, there is no serious political movement to curb the country's wayward spending. It would take some upset of multiple times greater magnitude than Donald Trump's 2016 victory to alter this course of spending. The United States holds the most debt of any country in the history of the world. In fairness, when our debt to GDP ratio is factored in, there are many countries in far more perilous economic situations than us. But there will come a tipping point. How much debt can the system hold? When will the cracks grow too big to hide? When will the foundation crumble? There's a great deal of ruin in a nation, said Adam Smith, and our ruin most ultimately will come. Is bankruptcy possible? As some Beltway economists remind us, no. Technically, the government has the power to artificially create as many dollars as it needs to pay its debts. But this kind of hyperinflation would deprive the US dollar of any value and tank the global economy that trades with it. Simple failure to pay back our debt might even be a better scenario than such an inflationary hellscape. When the world loses confidence in the American government's ability to pay its debt, or the interest rate on our debt becomes unsustainably high, choices will have to be made. No more kicking the can down the road, no more 10-year projections to balance the budget. Congress in a state of emergency will have to take a buzzsaw to appropriations. And what is going to happen when all this comes? I do believe that's when these cryptocurrencies will be taking over. Yes, we have seen cryptos take a huge hit, but this is bringing in all the big money. We have seen regulation get high on cryptos. The government has put out the white paper. The NSA has detailed how to make a crypto system back in 1996. Okay, they have been leading us up to this point, and now Wyoming is challenging the Fed, saying that cryptocurrencies are legal tender as long, or actually as gold and silver are legal tender, and they are saying the utility token bill is designed to exempt specific cryptocurrencies from state money transmission laws and is the first of its kind to legally define the way in which specific types of crypto tokens are treated by regulatory bodies. Okay, So the state of Wyoming is the first elected body in the world to define a utility token as a new type of asset class. It's a new type of asset class, which is different from a security or a commodity. An asset class is basically like gold as an asset. Okay, so this is great for the cryptocurrency community. If Congress can break the tie and clarify everything, this would be exciting and more than exciting, to say the least. Okay, so we will wait and see what happens with this, but no doubt about it, we are in a changing times, and comes with changing times, a new environment with new types of um, tools. And I do believe we are seeing the start of this right now. So go and get you some Bitcoin, Ethereum, definitely gold and silver, because gold and silver um, has retained its wealth for thousands of years. So definitely do that. And I will go and see it maybe tomorrow, maybe the next day. You have a great day. RC Truth Media is over and out.